John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Hello, everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, over here at the Al-Kubelan village, where each one reach one, each one teach one brick, one building, one block at a time. And as we often say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And we show that we care about the things that we do. And that's sharing and loving on one another information. And today, I just want to talk a little bit about businesses as well. Many a business that I've helped open, helped sustain, did the best I could. But remember, caring is sharing. And today, Mr. Cofield and I, we stopped over on Connors and Colbrick right off of 94 at Detroit Breakfast, and we had breakfast there. And we was talking with a brother in there, the owner, and we was just talking about how important it is for us to have a business and support one another as well. And it's not what you do, but it's how you do what you do. And, we were just in there sharing, and the things that we talked about most important is the quality of merchandise and the service that we give to one another. And if you expect people to support you, you just can't give them anything. And over there, they had good quality food, good food, prepared well. It's not a fast food place. It's, like I say, it's quality, and anything worth having is worth waiting for it. It takes a few moments to get your food, but when you get it, you will be well pleased. And we talked to the brother and was asking him about what made him go in business. And for one, he wanted to be self-supportive. And like most of us, we always want to support ourselves and own our own business and really don't like answering to others. I mean, I don't have a problem with answering to other people, but if you have that kind of mindset and you want people to cater to you, you have to give them the quality service. You have to treat them the way you want to be treated. You have to serve them the way you want to be served. You have to give them an atmosphere of their surroundings when they come in, clean. You want to come in and look around the place and you just see how nice and clean and, presentative, it represents, because your business represents you. And if it don't look right, I mean, think about it. How many times have you went to a restaurant and while you was in there, when you stepped in, the floors was all nasty. If you had to go to the bathroom, you went to the bathroom and it wasn't kept up, clean and what have you. It's a turnoff. And you don't want to eat food out of a place that looking, that's not presentable. So the brother, we was admiring Mr. Cofield and how nice and clean it was, the bathroom, the food, how it was, the presentation, everything looked good. The service was well. So I'm just saying that for those of you that's in business, think about that. When you want people to support you, think about what are they supporting. So you got to give them something to support. And I often talks about other different businesses, people advertising, such as my friend London Doors, Miss Washington. How she reaches out and try to serve the community. She have a ministry, and she treat people and her clients the way she want to be treated. Never once have she called me and just threw anything together or just tried to get me to accept anything. She always come to me with supporting others. She never talked down on anybody. All the different businesses that she talked about and that she's working with, she was, she tried her best to encourage them as well as me myself. You know, I tell her sometimes that when I do the broadcast, I kind of do it in a sense, kicking and streaming, because it's never was really anything that I really wanted to do. But and sometimes, you have to share this information with other people, because I tell people that if I can do it, you can do it too. And all of us have a dream, but you want to know what's most important about that dream is when you wake up. You have to wake up. And when you wake up from that dream, you have to do something. You have to begin to put things into motion, because, and it's going to be a whole lot of people going to tell you, you can't do that, or you're not going to be successful at it. But just because they wasn't successful at it, and a lot of times people want you to fail because they failed. I want to tell all of you dreamers out there, don't stop dreaming. Don't stop putting forth the effort of making something happen. And if you may not be able to do something today, but in some cases, what you might be able to do is lend a hand to somebody else and then help them move on and move forward and to begin to do some things. And when the full circle come back, maybe they'll be able to help you do what you're trying to do. Rome wasn't built in a day, as they say, but eventually it took time. And I often talks about time as a time and a place for everything. And when it's time, there's nothing going to happen before it's time. There was a winemaker, Paul Masson, say, I will serve no wine before it's time. Well, you can't do anything, or you won't have anything before it's time to have it. When it's your time, can't nobody in this world stop you, because what God has for you is for you. And no matter, I don't care, me, you, somebody else, whoever, they can't stop your blessings, because, like I say, what God has for you is for you. I talks about my struggle when I was coming up, how there was times when I didn't look like I was gonna make it. There was a time when my wife even told me, you should just get a real job. And it wasn't a real sweet pill, because, that was coming from my wife, but she didn't understand my dream. It wasn't her dream, it was my dream. So what I'm trying to say is, if I would have gave up, where would I be today? I wouldn't be able to tell you today that you can make it. And how do I know that you can make it? Because I did. And so many people told me that I couldn't make it. That not only my wife told me that I should get a real job, but not only did I help build and help other people go in business, and we become owners and operators and help, like I say, a host of other businesses, people go in business and do other different things, because we did it and we learned to struggle ourselves. Tell people, you have to make a sacrifice. And sometimes you have to, in business, you definitely gonna have to deny yourself. There was a time when a friend of mine, I helped him go into business, and you don't have to have money all the time. Sometimes your time, your talent, your gifts, whatever you have is what you have to offer. And just because you don't have money, there was a brother that I helped go into business, and I offered my time, talent, and I had credit. So I wasn't able to give him money, but I was able to buy stuff on credit to help support his business and help him go to another level. But unfortunately, once he began to do what he needed to do, and the business started growing, and that's the other thing about business. You have to take care of the business, because if you take care of your business will take care of you. Unfortunately, this brother started doing real good. And the first thing he did, and that was less than a year, it takes time to build a business. It takes time to start making money. Where we was blessed in that business, and he was able to start making money. But unfortunately, he didn't want to deny himself, he began to become more selfish than denying himself, and began to focus on himself instead of his business. Well, unfortunately, it came to pass that the doors had to close. but they wouldn't have if he would have taken care of business. Unfortunately, what he did is once he started making the money, he started buying clothes. He bought a new car. It was in 1998, in fact, and I was working with him, and we was growing and building, I thought. And he went and bought a 1998 Chrysler 200. And I went and bought a 1987 Dodge Caravan so I could haul merchandise in the stock that we needed for the business. So that's the difference in the mindset. If you're going to be in business, you got to have a business mindset. You got to do what it takes to run that business, what it's going to take to keep that business going, what it's going to take to keep it growing. You know, just like the farmers. Let's go back to, let's just use that for an example. If a corn farmer, cropper, at that particular time, if he planted a field of corn, and once the corn grew up and became the ears come off of it, and he sold that, and instead of planting corn the next year, he takes that money and buy personal stuff with it. So what happens the next year when it's time to plant? He don't have money to buy the corn with it. He don't have money to sow with. So he ends up with no crop. So that's just an example. It's not what you do, it's how you do what you do. If he would have took and used just a portion of it, use what he needed, and then the rest, plant more and grow more, sell more, use what you need, plant more, sow more, use what you need, and then you become to grow, 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 and who knows how big you would become. So on that note, remember, I just often say it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And based upon decisions that you make brings about the consequences. So unfortunately, the moral of that story, the business that I tried to help the brother and that he was really growing in, should have been big business by now. Unfortunately, he had to fold. And what I said to him, and when he wanted to go back into business and start back and try to see what else we were going to be able to do, I told him, unfortunately, I said, I'm going back over here on Harper Avenue at the village where I know what I am doing. And you do what you're doing over here because it's not going to work. So hopefully I said something that will help someone. Remember, based upon decisions that you make brings about consequences. Making the right decisions, sowing when you need to sow, and reaping benefits when you need to reap benefits. When it's time. Remember, Paul Masson said he was served no wine before it's time. So before it's time, you can't do anything. I mean, if you don't have a job and you're making money and you begin to buy stuff, you can't not have a job, not make money, and buy stuff. So different things come in order. So hopefully I said something to encourage you, to give you something to think about. Thank you for listening to John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, over here at the Al-Kubelan village, where each one reach one, each one teach one. One brick, one building, one block at a time. And people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And we show that we care about the things that we do. Thank you and have a great day.
John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Hello, everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, here at the Al-Kubelan village, where each one reach one, each one teach one. One brick, one building, one block at a time. And as we often say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And we show that we care about the things that we do. Caring is sharing. Baba Toby, I would like for you to introduce the authors.
Absolutely. Thank you, Baba John. So welcome to our signature Saturdays at the Al-Kubelan village. We do it just about every Saturday at 1 p.m. And today we have some amazing authors. And I'm not going to get into a long spiel today. I'm going to show you their amazingness by having them introduce themselves.
I'm LaTanya Garth, co-author of the book Jump, Just Understand My Perspective.
I'm Orma Smith, co-author of Jump, Just Understand My Perspective.
Okay, ladies, we would like for you to at least tell us a little bit about Jump.
Okay, so the tagline of the book says, "Go to the edge." So what that means is, and here's a little bit about us. I am a therapist and mental health counselor. LaTanya is a motivational speaker. So we decided to come together and think about situations that people in our fields come across, things that we've heard, things that we've experienced with our clients, and we wrote about it. And the format of the book is such that we have a series of questions. We write out the questions. I answer it from the perspective of a therapist. LaTanya answers it from the perspective of a motivational speaker. And then we leave space for the reader to write their own perspective.
Okay.
It's motivation and therapy in the book. And so we try to give the clinical perspective to allow people to kind of see mentally why they do the things that they do or why they react to situations that they react to. And then we also empower them to just understand our perspective, because sometimes people look at stuff from just their picture, the way that they see it. And so we're trying to create a broad view where people can actually look at things from a more professional and more of an empowering perspective to make better decisions.
Thank you.
John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience.
Hello, everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience. I want you to tune in to licmc.net radio every Saturday at 3 o'clock p.m. Also, watch Comcast Xfinity every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Also, with my friends at the Al-Kubelan Village. My newest news is I have a channel on stream.com/London TV Net. 24/7 live streamed TV networks. The name of my station is John B TV. And remember, this is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience. Where people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And thank you guys for listening.
Al-Kubelan Village presents youth field trip events Fridays 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. ages 5 to 17. $10 per person. Minimum 10, max 15. Saturdays and Sundays 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. $200. Minimum 10, max 15. Includes a Kubelan special, hot dogs, chips, and punch. Al-Kubelan Village's activities and amenities: air hockey, pool table games, video games, foosball, karaoke, movies, TV, cafe. Located at 7701 Harbor Avenue in Detroit, Michigan, 48213. For more information or to schedule, call 313-921-1616, 313-921-1616. Credit cards, checks, cash apps, and Zelle accepted. It's our pleasure to serve you. Culinary pleasure. Have your next social event here at Al-Kubelan Village. Recreation, Entrepreneur Cafe, Culinary Pleasure, Recreation, Education, Culture. For more information, call 313-921-1616, 313-921-1616. John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Check out the new TV network brought to you by LICMC and LDWC Enterprises. It's strim.com/London. That's strim.com/London. There you'll find the TV network. We have multiple channels on there you can check out for whatever you're interested in. That's strim.com/London. You can connect with us. You can get your channel. And we have one flat rate, always great deals. So connect with us here at email licmc.netradio@gmail.com or call London at 248-701-0885. That's 248-701-0885. Thank you for watching. Hi everyone, join me and my friends at CBiz Media. You'll see great music videos, indie artists, and you have opportunity to join us as well at CBiz Media. Right, guys?
Right.
This is Trashay from Powder Puff Sitcom. Well, I gotta tell you about Sonny's hamburger. Look at that burger. I'm telling you, they're homemade. They're delicious. Fries. Also got some chicken sandwich. Sonny's hamburger. If you want some of Sonny's hamburger, you need to go to 20001 Schoolcraft. It's in Detroit, Michigan, and zip code is 48223. Also, what's that phone number?
Hey girl, that chicken sandwich look crispy. Oh, the phone number is 313-535-2278. That's 313-535-2278.
Powder Puff Sitcom. Class A. Trichet. Persnippete. Smarte. Vanity. Plus Lexi.
Hi everyone, join me and my friends at CBiz Media. You'll see great music videos, indie artists, and you have opportunity to join us as well at CBiz Media. Right, guys?
Right.
You're listening to Friends, a ADI Actors and V-Mogul Actors Club presentation.
That is part of how we got to where we are today.
V and V Moguls Empires, D and V Cruise Liner, wealthy, prominent, lifestyle, full of drama. It's the Friends Drama Soap. See it on social media and Comcast Live, simultaneously on licmc.net radio, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, extraordinaire, sitcom, dramatic, funny, with uppity attitudes. See it on social as live, simultaneously on licmc.net radio, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn.
All right. I'm not messing up this invitation to Mogul. Mansions, empire, dinner. Haven't you heard? They are the wealthiest. The U.S. of A.
Join the ADIs at the club. Come act with us.
Are you a youth between the ages of 9 and 17 years of age? If so, then come join the Drama Club for youth. Get 5 free acting classes online via Zoom. Then become a part of the act in our virtual drama stories featured in social media and on local cable TV. Be a part of creating dramatic stories, participating in an annual stage play, and more. Again, if you are a youth between the age of 9 and 17 years old, joining us with parental guardian consent. For more details and to register for joining the Drama Club for Youth, call 248-701-0885. Again, that's 248-701-0885. Presented by London D Trade in Richmond under the Christian Youth Production Ministry, a State of Michigan organization.
Yep, this your boy, Sean the Rockstar, and I stay locked in with licmc.net.
Do you need to get the word out? Well, you found the way right here at LDWC Enterprise, your media mogul place for community, business ministry, entertainment, and more. Share your message, inspiration, talents, gifts, visions, globally and locally.
You could choose what you want. Just give us a call at 248-701-0885.
That's 248-701-0885. We are the team moving forward together.
Yep, this your boy, Sean the Rockstar, and I stay locked in with licmc.net.
Do you need to get the word out? Well, you found the way right here at LDWC Enterprise, your media mogul place for community, business ministry, entertainment, and more. Share your message, inspiration, talents, gifts, visions, globally and locally.
You could choose what you want. Just give us a call at 248-701-0885.
That's 248-701-0885. We are the team moving forward together. Hi, this is Tony David Moore. Do you need to get the word out? Well, you found the way right here at LDWC Enterprise, your media mogul place for community, business ministry, entertainment, and more. Share your message, inspiration, talents, gifts, visions globally and locally, simultaneously. Here's Irene. Irene?
Hi, that's me. Live on our 24-hour live stream radio station, licmc.net, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and more. In addition, broadcast on Comcast Xfinity TV locally. Join brand affiliates global networking in connection with Biz Hype, where you can share your products, services, events, and more.
Production, editing, broadcasting. We do that too. Need voiceovers? That's one of my specialties.
That's right. Tony David Moore has the voice and skills.
Oh, thank you.
You could choose what you want. Just give us a call at 248-701-0885.
That's 248-701-0885. We are the team moving forward together. LDWC Enterprise and LICMC.net Radio Media Mogul Team.